Hey guys, it's Armedfro here with another battle. This is against Triedforawhile1825. Some numbers up there, I don't remember. But he goes to his my favorite poke, which apparently is his favorite poke. I go into my Jeremiah was a bullfrog. This is my new rain dance team. I just wanted to try it out on my stream. I have the psychic on this guy, which I do not know why I have psychic on this guy, but I'm like, I guess it works in this situation, so I might as well just go for the psychic. See how much damage it does. I do have the hydro pump. This is a scarfed bullfrog, but it lived with minuscule HP. But I'm like, come on, use U-turn and kill yourself. Use U-turn. Okay, use U-turn. Now kill yourself a life orb. Kill yourself a life orb. Kill yourself a motherfucking life orb. Yes! Kajoto kills himself, and my Jeremiah lives, which is sexy, and he goes into his elf? I'm predicting a psychic, because this guy seems very, predictable. So I'm going to my, someone's texting me, my silly kitty. He goes for the psychic. It's not going to do a whole lot because he has really good, silly kitty has really good special defense. And now I'm going to predict a switch, so I'm just going to go for the sub. Just to see what he does. He goes into his Minty. I do not get that name. So, yeah, I go for the sub. I'm thinking to myself, I'm just going to go for the yawn, because I want to put this guy to sleep. If I put this guy to sleep, stay in, see what he does. If he does stay in and puts himself to sleep, I can go into my Gyarados and potentially set up and sweep this guy. So, he breaks myself with the Seismic Toss. You can't really set up Stealth Rock, set up a T-Wave. Can't do anything like that because my Magic Mirror will switch. So I might as well just go for the Psychic, see what he does. It doesn't do a huge chunk, but because Life Orb brings me under 100, but that's really good because that means I get an automatic switch into my Gyarados, and potentially set up against this guy, as now Yawn will take effect and it'll force him to go to sleep. So I'm like, awesome, Gyarados in the rain. You guys have no idea how amazing Gyarados in the rain is. So Intimidate does not do anything. So now I will set up a delicious Dragon Dance as he stays in, which boggles my mind. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you stay in? That does not make sense to me. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna predict that he's gonna try to go for a setup move, and I'm just gonna try to go for the taunt, just because I do carry the taunt just for Pokemon like this who try to T-Wave me while I set up. But yeah, he doesn't wake up and he's like, ugh, why'd you use taunt? I'm like, because I make sets that work in this metagame. So he tries to go, now he switches into his Starmie, and I'm just gonna set up another Dragon Dance, potentially trying to sweep this guy and see how much damage I could do with this delicious Gyarados, which is called Daredevil. It should be shiny, but it's not shiny because I don't know why. So now I'm gonna go for the bounce, that bounce right up in the air, just because it's stab. It destroys certain Pokemon who shall not be named. So he goes for the T-Bolt. Obviously it's gonna miss, but now he's gonna switch into his Minty Fresh, who is asleep. As I just go for the bounce and pow right in the kisser. This is a pretty good chunk considering he's a probably defensive wall. And I'm thinking, yeah, I could probably take him out with a Waterfall because +2 life or max attack, brain boosted Waterfall is gonna rape this Registeel's face off. So I just go for the Waterfall and boom, it kills him with one hit, which is awesome. It probably could have killed him at full health, to be completely honest. Just because I know, like, considering how much damage someone uses against me, that's how I, like, figured out this set. Like, he didn't use the same set against me, but he used a Gyarados in the rain. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm using this. So he goes for the Dragon Claw. I'm wondering why he didn't go for the extreme speed. But I go for the bounce, and it misses. I'm like, fuck. He goes for the Dragon Claw, and I live, but I'm like, wow, he's a bulky attacking. What? That does not make sense to me. I'm like, what is this guy gonna be doing? Like, this guy's, oh, he goes for the Dragon Dance, that's why. He's a bulky D-Knight. So I'm like, okay, as long as I hit this guy with the bounce, I should be able to kill him. So I go for the bounce, pow, right in the kisser, and it goes down, 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 Oko. I'm like, awesome, okay, I Oko this guy with a bounce, awesome. So I have, considering my health, I have 2 attacks left. He goes into a sheep. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go for the taunt because all Arafoons have all non-attacking moves. But he's like, oh my god, why'd you taunt? He predicted a switch, which confused the living shit out of me. I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna go for the bounce predicting your switch now. Thank you very much. So, he actually does go for the switch. He switches into his Starmie, I do believe, as I just go right up in the air. I will be able to one-hit KO this Starmie with a bounce. So I'm like, boop, up in the air. I don't know what that made, but I missed the fucking bounce again. That will let him take me out with a Thunderbolt, which pisses me off. But I'm like, god damn it, why just... There's so many things wrong with that. I was sweeping, goddamn. Why didn't you let me sweep? But I go into my Venusaur knowing that I can take an Ice Beam very nicely. So he goes for it, and I'm like, okay, he does not have Life Orb. I should be able to take this, right? He gets a fucking crit. Like, fucker. Fucker. Motherfucker in a hat. Wow, so... I go into my Wishy-Washy. This is not my Wishy-Washy that I usually use. I actually failed and used my Scarf. This is my Scarf Wishy-Washy with Trick. So I trick him a Scarf just because I want to be stuck in a Thunderbolt, but I obtain a Wise Glasses. I'm like, wait, what the fuck just happened? I boost special attack a little bit, not too much, but just wow. He goes into his sheep now, as I just go for the Shadow Ball just to try to kill the Starmie. And it does a pretty good chunk, like about a fourth. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna try to go for the Hydro Pump, just because even if he does go with the sub, Hydro Pump in the rain will obviously break it. As long as I don't miss, I should be fine. But God just like already hates me, and so like the hacks is already done to me. So I should be able to hit him. So I hit him with Hydro Pump. It obviously breaks the sub. It's because Rain boosted stab Hydro Pump would break any sub. So well, not any sub. Probably 4 times resist wouldn't be him. Whatever. He goes for the Leech Seed as I just go for the Hydro Pump. Oh, he's probably just gonna send him in as death fodder now, just because to but he lives with minuscule HP. I like my talking is off today. I'm terribly sorry. But he gets Leech Seed recovery and Leftovers recovery. I'm like, okay, he's gonna try to go for a sub and fail because knowing him, he can't go for a sub. But he actually switches into his Star Power. As I just go for the Hydro Pump and I go blah, 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 blah. And it doesn't consider a good amount considering how good Starmie's special defense is. And how not good a special attack Wishy-Washy is. So he gets the recovery from Leech Seed and he just goes for the Thunderbolt. And I don't think it's going to take me out here. Nope. And I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt and rape the Starmie's face off. Because a Wise Glasses Starmie, why the fuck are you using a Wise Glasses Starmie? So, apparently he said that it was like Xerxes set or something. And someone texted me again. So, he goes into his sheep, his Arafoon. I'm still calling it fucking Arafoon. He goes for the sub and is too weak to go for the sub. And I just go for the Shadow Ball just to take the Arafoon out. That is fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Use some calcs. You see the numbers right in front of you. Why not just do some simple calcs? He goes into his last Pokemon, which is Azelf. I just go for to see what he does. I know he's Life Orb. He goes for the Psychic, takes my Wishy-Washy out, but it's good. It's all good. I'm just going to go into my Jeremiah, go for the Hydro Pump, take this Azelf out, and just win the game. So that's the game. It's a good game, apparently. Used some interesting sets that didn't really work. So thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think of his sets.